Good evening, and thank you to all of the Central Committee members who were able to be here tonight and participate in this important election. I want to take a moment and reflect on why we are here tonight. We are here because Lake County lost a dedicated public servant and the party lost a dedicated Republican. Rich and I came from different backgrounds, and as I have talked with many of you about serving as your commissioner, I realize I have a great deal in common with Rich. I care about serving Lake County and upholding our Republican principles and doing what is best for the residents of Lake County, just like Rich. I have been overwhelmed by the number of people asking me to pursue this appointment and the amount of support and the many endorsements that I have received. I know many of you in the room, but some I do not. So who is Morgan McIntosh? I was raised in a family of entrepreneurs. My father was a partner in a small business when I was little. He sold that business to try another venture and then ended up losing everything. Starting over, he rebuilt a business from a crazy idea he once had and turned it into a successful small business. My parents instilled in me the value of hard work, responsibility, and honesty. Those who know me best use those words to describe me. Public service has always been a priority of mine. My first pursuit was in the field of law enforcement. I worked in law enforcement until I joined my father's small business. The business was growing and he wanted my help managing the growth. 5 years later, he died. He was 1 month short of his 56th birthday, and I was 3 months short of my 30th birthday. What came next was a 20-year crash course in learning how to own, operate, and grow a small business. This is the core of what makes me an excellent candidate for this appointment. I relied on the work ethic instilled in me by my parents to gain an unrelenting drive for success. Working late until 10 p.m. was a common sacrifice, and it was what my family always considered to be normal. The result of this hard work and dedication was a revenue increase of over 300% and a multiplication of business value by 14 times. At the end of 2021, I sold that business, retiring from my work in the business community. My involvement in politics began shortly after the 2004 presidential election, when I found my way to a Young Republican meeting. In less than 12 months, I was elected the club's president, and I'm very proud to say that today I have the support of the Young Republican Club. I trained with the RNC and was a top volunteer in 2006, 2008, 2010, and supported many of our local elected officials in years in between. I returned to public service when I decided to run for Township Trustee in Concord Township. I won a challenging race against a very popular Democrat school board member. I've been in elected office for 6 years. Immediately, I led the charge taking on challenging issues. With every decision, I have taken the time to dig into details, sift through data, and understand the matter thoroughly before making the decision I felt was best for my community. Residents frequently compliment me and my fellow trustees on our open, thoughtful, and transparent leadership. Our success in Concord Township is an asset to me as a candidate for this party running this year. My success is not limited to my business in Concord Township. I have served as the president of the Lake County Township Association for 3 years. I have become an effective voice in the Lake County Mayors and Managers Association, and I was elected as a township representative to the Lake County 911 Program Review Committee, a committee which I served on with Commissioner Regovich. I was also nominated by the Ohio Township Association as an up-and-coming leader to attend a prestigious public leadership academy at The Ohio State University. I was fortunate enough to attend that training with Commissioner John Plechnik, and that was the beginning of our solid working relationship. I became a Republican watching the speeches of Ronald Reagan at the age of 7, and I have worked on campaigns for over 20 years. When this campaign began a month ago, I said, well, here we go again. This is an important moment for all of us, for the party and for the county. This will be a tough midterm election cycle, so we need someone who is ready to hit the job on day one and at the same time build a campaign, a robust campaign. With my business experience and over 20 years of helping Republicans get elected in Lake County, I hope that you will trust me with this responsibility. I ask for your vote tonight. I want to continue the great work of Rich Regovich and ask you that you join me in campaigning to bring a Republican sweep down the entire ballot this November. Thank you.